Hey guys, this is Cybertronian Mobian here, and today we're going to be playing through Losing Ground on Captain mode. I'm doing Captain because Commander takes too much energy stuffs. So we're going to be playing Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. I'm not going to do the voices, but I am going to at least read off the text. Okay, so the Seekers kicked some tail and showed everyone who's boss. What now? What do you mean, what now? We just keep doing that so folks don't forget how awesome we are. So the way we rule is to keep shouting how we rule? That seems boring and bad. If being awesome was a sport and we won, we wouldn't have to keep trying every year to show we're still winners. Yes, we would. That's exactly how sports work. They fight every season to prove they are superior. Have you not played Skyball? I played Cosmic Cricket once. Is that the same? Either way, it's broken. You win once, you should just be the winner. Winners? You three? I've never seen a bigger bunch of losers. You see what your pathetic whining has done? Now even the tiny Autobots think that they can step up to us. Rattle 'em, boys! He doesn't say that, but I want to imagine he says that. I want to address right quick the reason why I don't just record while I play the game, besides like the final fight, is mostly having to do with how this thing doesn't really have any mid-story stuff happen, so like if you end up getting past most of the other bots, then right in the middle there would... Well, that's more for the story mode, but since this isn't the story mode, I'm just kind of sticking with going through the fight up until the final pieces of dialogue and then just leaving it there. But I just don't know if you guys would have been fine for having a fine mix of both besides like storytelling stuff. So it's just been more rare for me to actually show any of the gameplay up until that point, just because I don't think it necessary. But if you guys want me to keep recording these sections where I'm actually fighting more than one type of bot, feel free to comment down below if that's what you guys would like to see, or if you just want me to do the voice part specifically. I'm also going to do a little bit of a showcase here for Skywarp. He's not completely awakened, like he's not awakened, but he still has plenty of noticeable details when it comes to his battles, so I'll still at least show that off. So if you can see that looking brick wall at the top left, that's actually a teleportation charge that is actually charging up for one of his specials. The way I can best describe it is that during one of his attacks, he can actually, he can do that. So, teleportation is one of Skywarp's main things. And so, when he teleports during one of those attacks, it can basically make any of his attacks unblockable to some degree. Also, if I can read that right at the top right, it also locks the other bot's special. I'm sorry, I cannot speak thoroughly right now. But yeah, all that aside, that's kind of what Skywarp is. He's just kind of another clone of a Starscream, but with his own unique traits. So you Decepticreeps get a bit of backup, and you use it to further divide yourselves? What a joke. Oh, you like jokes? Maybe I got a punchline for you. Is the punchline you punching me? Because that'd be a lame and predictable punchline. No, 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 not necessarily. I was gonna say cliff jumper, more like cliff faller, because you're bad at driving. Skywarp stumbling through sentences is your next big move. Opening up bridges to multiverses was worth this. No one asked Skywarp to be here. He just showed up. We're making the best of it. Hey, Skytwarp, here's a better joke for you. Seekers pretending they are a team. That's not even a joke. Jokes need a setup and a twist. I'll show you by twisting that dumb face off your head. That works, I guess. I guess the other notable thing I will mention about Skywarp's specials is they did give him a bit of a different animation for his secondary attack, so it isn't just a complete Starscream clone rework. Like, of course, his general skin would be, but if you remember looking at more of the recent Masterpiece figures, I mean, you could probably see that no, he's just an exact clone. So there was that. So he can hit them up with his fist and then just kind of do a dunk attack. So in this case, he is a little more unique in his own way. So he's strong, and he even has his own animations. Skywarp, Thundercracker, Starscream, ground yourselves immediately. Of course. Why wouldn't we respond to an angry shouting from our illustrious leader? I can tell when you're putting sarcastic quotes around the word leader, Starscream. Do not take me for a fool. So to be clear, because again, I'm new to this reality, we are just on board with mocking our leader Megatron and not expecting death. We've got two Megatrons, a Megatronus and a Necrotronus, and the Galvatron around here. And they all are leading exactly nothing, so we have even less respect for them than usual. Your latest reinforcements have increased your insufferable insolence in the ways that I could not have imagined. Well, maybe you should get more creative with your expectations, Megatron, because I feel a regime change coming. Tensions within the ranks. Anyways, you think you have what it takes to lead, to control this broken world? A world of fallen gods and endless nightmares? I led a Sharkticon army for a while. I know what it's like to have hungry little mouths to feed. You have a Sharkticon army? Is that those colorful fishbot guys? They're awesome. I want a shark army. A Sharmy! That's a no to Sharmy. Starscream led them for a nanocycle, then I took my rightful place as their leader. Rightful? They only followed you because they were too thick-headed to notice you lack my charm and wit. I've got more charm in my right wing flaps than you have in your whole body. I think Skywarp should lead the Seekers. He's the only one of you uncorrupted by spending time on this rock. Oh, no. Don't you go playing mind games with us, Megatron. And so they fight. Starscream versus the Big M. Mr. Malice Incarnate. I mean, he was more or less just on a regime to get energy for Cybertron, so him and Starscream would kind of be on the same page, but for different means of accomplishing said means is what it really is. And we're moving on to the final interaction. And I'm not going to be doing as much voice. I'm not going to be doing much back gameplay because I got some stuff I need to do. Megatron did have a point, you know. What? That you deserve to lead because you know the least about what's going on here? Brilliant tactics as always. We Seekers shall simply have to rule New Quintessa together. That will sort things out. Exactly. King Starscream and his 2 royal but lesser lieutenants. Ha ha. No. No, King Thundercracker sounds better. If we're passing out crowns, maybe we should get Dirge and Ramjet in on this. They're around somewhere, right? More Seekers could settle this. Oh yes, what this conversation needs is 2 more idiots. Brilliant, Skyrat. Watch who you're calling names, Scrapscream. Yeah, there goes the infighting between the siblings. I know they're not siblings, but that's kind of a joke. Alright, here we go with the final fight. Here's what I've gathered so far as intel. Oh, great, a mission report from a bot who can't even decide what spot his atoms should stay in before teleporting all over. You're ugly when you're jealous. Intel so far. There are bridges opening, bots coming through. This is bad news. How is it bad? Decepticon numbers have been growing. Autobots will be wiped out soon enough. Who says an Autobot won't come through next? It's a multiversal space gate. It's not picking sides. We need a united front. You know, Skywarp, I'm starting to think you're not going to be a good fit to the team Thundercracker and I have. What team? The only thing you 2 can agree on is that you hate each other. If you can't even get it together to see the trouble we're in, I guess I'll have to knock some sense into you until someone better to fight comes along. Oh, there we go. So basically, him and Skywarp are getting ready to fight. And they are right about that, who's coming next, because Ironhide's going to be coming through there real soon. In some way. We'll look at Wonder Boy here with his, Energon shield. Like anyone with an Energon shield does, block every attack that comes your way. Because the only attacks that are okay to hit you are those that either are face-to-face hits or, you know, anything else. Yeah, that's one of the best ways to win this. Anyways, that's it for losing round. So if you guys enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like and share with another friend if you did. And this is Cybertronian Mobian signing off.
What a load of bull.
Hey guys, this is Cybertronian Mobian. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't really have a whole lot to say, so I'll just keep this brief. And I'll see you guys next time for the next video. Bye.